After months of anticipating a release date for the Acolyte, we finally have a tentative release according to Collider.com, who got an exclusive today. According to this report, the Acolyte will be releasing on June 5th, 2024 on Disney+, with Disney executives saying that they want to own that summer slot and release of their new television series. The events of the Acolyte will take place during the end of the High Republic era, around 100 years before the events of the Phantom Menace, as the series follows the Jedi at the height of their power, but is set to take a different look at the galaxy at large and tell it from a different perspective. The perspective of those that wield the dark side of the Force. This is a crucial time not only in the Jedi Order's history, but the Order of the Sith as well, as the Rule of Two is beginning to come to a close and they are about to seize power once more. The series is set to slate what the Sith are up to at this point in time and how they sow seeds of discontent within the Republic and the Jedi Order, and is set to recontextualize how we as an audience view the Jedi. For me, this is a series that could go one of two ways. I think this time period is massively fascinating, and I also think exploring what the Sith are up to in this period of time is an incredibly interesting angle to take a story. However, I also believe that this could go very wrong and that it could be massively detrimental for Star Wars as a whole, especially since this is our first major introduction into this era outside of comics and books, meaning that if the Acolyte fails to impress audience members, it could mean that an entire era of Star Wars lore will be on the ropes. Many fans have already been criticizing the High Republic era as not being interesting at all, but the Acolyte will follow the Sith in hiding, which in my opinion is one of the most fascinating aspects of the entire era, as they're about to make one of the biggest moves in galactic history, moves that will eventually lead to Emperor Palpatine taking control of the galaxy as we know it. Obviously, it's highly unlikely to see characters like Darth Sidious appear in the series, but we will see his forebearers, and the individuals that will sow the seeds for Palpatine's eventual rise. But anyway, my friends, what are your overall thoughts on the Acolyte and the release date for the Acolyte tentatively being June 5th, 2024? Tentative, of course, meaning that it is subject to be shifted around and changed, but we know that Lucasfilm executives, along with Disney, is aiming for that summer release of 2024, with likely Skeleton Crew coming later in the year, sometime in the winter. As always, my fellow Acolytes of the Force, thank you for visiting the channel, and stay tuned later today for a full-length video, and may the Force be with you.